Hey guys, welcome to Psychology of Spirituality. Saeed here, sitting at home, waiting this thing out. I know there's a lot of anxiety and uncertainty in this current situation. I'm going to link a meditation video that I did on accepting the present moment. This is a very important mindfulness skill that can help with some stress, some anxiety, some mental fatigue you may be experiencing right now on acceptance, right? There are things in this world, weather patterns, earthquakes, viruses. There are things that are beyond our control, and it's not worth getting upset over. The first thing we can practice is acceptance. So I wanted to make a video about the mental health implications of this virus, because on the news you hear a lot about the economic ramifications it'll have, biological, medicinal, physical health implications, and that's important. These are the things that we need to focus on right now as humanity tries to flatten this curve. But I think the mental health implications for this will be drastic. I think this will be the precipice for an entire new way of living from humans, a new way of existence. And I'm going to link some research below on the current rates of loneliness and social isolation, which is a huge determinant of mental health issues, and it's something that our generation, our society currently faces. And I hope you guys will join me in this conversation. From my experience being outside, people are very, social distancing, they need to stay away from each other, but people are also very cautious about even interacting with each other, And I live in the South, and people are usually very, very friendly with each other. I think what this will produce in the long run is a lot more distrust of one another. I think these social distance policies will stay in place, if not formally, then informally. I think it won't be surprised that touching people's hands, being close to people, which is already seen as kind of like, dude, you're in my space right now, it's going to be even more taboo, which isn't good for our psyche, because we're social creatures, and bonding with people, living in a society, living in a community, we need that, Bonding with strangers is very, very important, seeing the good in each other. I keep hearing this question, when will we return back to normal? And we're creatures of habit, we want to return back to normal. But I think the new normal is going to be something different than what we're used to, and that's something that we're going to have to accept. So we need to prepare ourselves psychologically, emotionally, what our capabilities are, and also find some other outlets for social support. That's very important, especially if you're a young person. So that's just my general thoughts on this coronavirus from a mental health standpoint. Let me know what you think. I'm going to be creating a lot more videos during this epidemic, and here's a few that I'm linking right now. And I put a few more meditation videos in the description below, because I think that with all this time that we're spending at home, this is a great way for people to begin their mindful journey, to start developing some mindful skills, acceptance, gratitude, being able to sit with yourself, self-reflection, mindful journaling. I'm putting together a puzzle right now, like a 3,000 piece puzzle. It's a great mindful activity, so again, people do silent retreats where they stay by themselves for 10, 20, 30 days, right? So us staying at home for 2 months, we can either see it as an annoyance, when the hell is this going to be over, or we can see it as something to learn from, right? So I hope that everyone learns from it, and I hope we come out of the other side better for it. I'm cautious, and I hope we prepare ourselves, and don't let I hope we let the better angels of our nature, as Abraham Lincoln said, take over. So thank you all. I'll see you in the next episode.